Back at it once again. It's your man, Boss Gang VIP, with the weekly money watch. The market has been absolutely phenomenal. The market hit a new all time high last week. I'm pretty excited about that. And if you have exposure to the overall market, you're doing very, very well. The market was closed on Friday. We had that short week. It was for Good Friday, but we still had some important numbers that came out. We had PCE numbers that came out, and those are the Fed's favored inflation measurement numbers, if you didn't know that. Before we get started, make sure to like the video and subscribe. You're here for a reason. I'm going to help you out this week, and we're going to get into the week ahead. It is expected to be an absolutely phenomenal week. Not going to take too much time. Let's go ahead and get into the week ahead. As we always do, we give the update on the Roth IRA. This is the public portfolio. I've made 4 videos, made 4 contributions, and as you can see, the portfolio is doing really, really well. If you want to find out more about this, check out some of the other videos in my channel entitled 100 to $1 million, especially if you're somebody who's new to investing or somebody who's been investing for a while and might need some insight or help with a different approach. I appreciate if you could click one of the links in the bio to support the channel. Everything is going perfect with the Roth. Let's get into the economic calendar for the week. Of course, the big event was last Friday. Going into April, we have some construction spending. Monday, Tuesday, job openings. You're going to hear a lot about the job opening, and then a lot of different Fed speaking, U.S. auto sales. Wednesday, ADP unemployment, which a lot of people like to track unemployment. More Fed speak, as well as Thursday, initial jobless claims, U.S. trade balance. More Fed speak. And Friday, unemployment rates, hourly wages year over year. And you know those are going to be some major events that people are going to look forward to. Before we go any further, let's get into the almanac for the month of April. This is a new trading month, so behavior can change. But overall, the market is bullish. If you've been following this channel from the very first day, I gave targets about where I believe the market will be, and we continue to go in the direction I believe we will continue to go. I actually have some targets for year end. If you actually watch some of my earlier videos and you want to know where the stock market is going to finish the year, you're going to have to go on a little scavenger hunt. Anyway, the day after Easter, second worst post-holiday. Now, the almanac checks the performance before and after holidays, and typically you're going to get a really good performance before Easter and then a slowdown day afterward. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be the case this time. That is just how things have been historically. As we know, these market conditions have been extremely bullish. And so a lot of the rules, we just went ahead and thrown those out the window. But the day after Easter, second worst post-holiday, first trading day in April, the Dow has been up. The Dow and the S&P have been up 21 of the last 29 trading sessions, right? So little conflict there. Now, here's the deal. When it is up, it's been up over 2/3 of the time on the first day in April. So maybe those PCE numbers will be a catalyst, and we'll get into those. Tuesday is expected to be bullish as well. Wednesday, some notes. It says April is the best month for the Dow, average 1.9% gains since 1950. So extremely, extremely bullish. Thursday is expected to be bullish as well. What does that mean? The market has been bullish over 60% of the time. Friday should be a little possible profit taking, repositioning going into the next week, which is extremely bullish as well. I mentioned there was the PCE event. I'm going to get into some notes on that, look at some things that Powell actually said because the market was closed. So I don't know how many people kept up with this, but the main thing I want to focus on this, we know we have the interest rate decision upcoming this summer. In June, we had the March, and it's quarterly every 3 months. So there were no changes to the rates at the last announcement. So let's see what Powell has to say. This is from a market watch here. These were some updates. Powell said he doesn't see elevated risk of recession. This is by Greg Robb. There is no reason to think that the risk of a U.S. recession are elevated. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said Friday. There is no reason to think the economy is in a recession or the edge of one, Powell said. He said he didn't think that this view was controversial among forecasters. We are at a place where the economy is strong. The labor market is at a good place, Powell said. The Fed wants to use its interest rate tool in a way that keeps this strength, but also allows further progress against inflation, he added. We have a chance at that outcome. And I know a lot of investors will be happy about that information. It is pretty much what we expected. The top economists are expecting for there to be a total of 3 rate cuts this year. Even if there's not 3 rate cuts, that is still bullish for the market. I am bullish overall. And again, I gave my price targets for the year end. Let's get into some setups for the week. Pretty simple. Not going to take too much time. PBF got a few double inside week setups this week. A lot of green over there. Simply looking for a double inside week break above $57.81. Tons of room to go. 221 week above $57.80. Or sorry, 81 cent. Ton of room on this one, as you can see. Approaching close to the $80 level. Has a lot of room to go, a lot of room there. Another one you may be familiar with, Dollar General. Similar setup there, coming off some lows. 2112 week here. Let's see, above 156.57 there. So yeah, pretty clean, pretty clean there, pretty clean. A lot of room to go on Dollar General. Quality stock there. Yeah, definitely a quality stock. Dollar General. Dividend April 8th, 59 cents a share. Dividend paying stocks are a very big thing for me, and they are for the rest of the investors in the market. So yeah, people are going to like that. Dollar General is pretty good. And then the other thing I'm going to be looking at is JD. A lot of discounts over there in China. We had an outside month last month. Coming off some very low levels. The thing about these China companies, there are a lot of potential over there now. There's a lot of risk involved with there for the shareholders, but at these price levels, at some point as an investor, you got to decide if you're going to take a risk. Now, one of the companies I'd be interested in taking a risk on is JD, because if this goes to the upside, we're looking at 1,000% upside on there. So $270. So that's a 10x. If this reaches the upper level. So again, what is the downside here? We don't know what the downside is. The downside is whatever you invest. What is the upside? It's unlimited. And when I see things like 10x potential to the upside, those things catch my interest. Dividend 76 cents on April 4th. So $27.39 stock paying a 76-cent dividend right now with 10x potential is something you might want to look at, especially if you're somebody who likes to get time on your contracts. Hopefully this helps you out. You found some things that spark your interest, a little Dollar General, little JD and PBF. Last week was fantastic. I expect this week to be fantastic. The market is overall expected to be bullish. So I am going to have my capital ready to take advantage of it. Use this time to plan out your plays going forward. I'm a long-term investor, so I like to take advantage of the movement from the underlying stocks with stock options. I'm not a gambler at all. I don't like to guess. I like to make informed decisions. On a side note, obviously oil has been running crazy. Materials have been running crazy. Industrials have been running crazy. The one laggards that we have that are starting to catch up are some of the small cap Russell 2000s. In the event that we do get these rate cuts, those are some of the stocks that are going to benefit the most. In my private Discord, I actually talked about a small cap play. I actually started a position in, and we're going to be following that very closely, adding little by little if the if the stock continues to go the way we need it to. With that being said, this is your man, Boss Gang VIP. If you haven't already, like the video, comment below any questions you have, any wins you get, or any thoughts you might have. Until next time, make sure to share the video. This is your man, Boss Gang VIP, with the weekly Money Watch. Catch up with you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.